Students, here I have presented today's topic on the board, types of chemical reactions under chemical reactions and equations chapter. Okay, this is a very interesting and very important chapter, and scoring chapter also. In the examination point of view, we can score many marks if we understand the concept clearly. Okay, that is why I want to present a clear picture for you regarding this types of chemical reaction. I have factorized those the the title. I have presented four branches. You see, in the first branch, combination reaction, and the second one decomposition reaction, and the third one displacement reaction, and the fourth one double displacement reaction. So the chemical reactions are of four types. Chemical reactions are of four types. Okay. First of all, let me know that what is meant by chemical reaction. If anybody knew, can you please come out? What is meant by a chemical reaction? So it seems you are not familiar with chemical reaction. That is why I am telling you regarding that. A chemical reaction means it is the breaking and making of atoms, breaking and making of bonds with the atoms present. Making and breaking of bonds with the atoms present. That is the definition of chemical reaction. Okay. So after knowing the definition of chemical reaction, we are considering the total number of chemical reactions. There are four. So these four chemical reactions, by virtue of their definition, what they are saying is a combination reaction means two or more reactants combine each other, two or more reactants combine each other to form a single product. Two or more reactants combine each other to form a single product. That is the definition of combination reaction. For which I have given a example here. You see, calcium oxide when mixed with water, it gives rise to calcium hydroxide. Calcium oxide when mixed with water, it gives us calcium hydroxide. That is what is known as a Slaker-Line. And this is the basic product, the fundamental product which is being used in so many manufacturing process. For so many chemicals manufacturing, this is the base product, calcium hydroxide. In India or in the world, many chemical products are produced using the base product, calcium hydroxide. Okay, so calcium oxide when mixed with water, it gives us calcium hydroxide. The physical state of these compounds I have presented here. Calcium oxide, it is in the form of a solid, and water, it is in liquid state, and this is calcium hydroxide aqueous solution. Aqueous solution means some fumes will be coming out. If we open the lid suddenly, the calcium hydroxide, the fumes comes out. That's why you feel pungent smell like that. Okay, that is aqueous solution. That is a liquid type only, aqua type, but it is in the vapor state. So decomposition reaction means what? If a reactant decomposes into number of products, that is termed as decomposition reaction. If, for example, if you see, if we take a bowl of rice, there will be some paddy seeds will be there, some stones will be there in the rice. If we separate it, if we separate the products, that will be like this is a rice, this is a stones, this is a paddy seeds, paddy. Okay, just like that we can tell you many examples. Here, as an example, here I am telling you when we mix sugar in milk or sugar in water, a sweet water is there, or lemon plus water plus sugar, lemonade will be the product. If we want to separate this lemonade into these three products, it is not easy. A lemonade cannot be decomposed into three parts. But in sugar, lemon and water gives us a lemonade. So combination reaction is like that, decomposition reaction is like that. Decomposition reaction examples are, I take a bowl of rice and separate paddy seeds from that and the stones from that. That is a very good example for that. Okay, the definition I have written here is, one reactant decomposes into two or more products. That is what is known as decomposition reaction. If we consider the third case, displacement reaction, when two reactants combine with each other, one of the reactants part changes its position on the product side. It means that here, if you consider ferrous plus copper sulfate gives us FeSO4 plus Cu. The SO4 part is here on the reactant side, CuSO4, no? The reactant on the reactant side, SO4 part exchanged its position with ferrous. Exchanged its position with ferrous on the product side. Okay. So here there is no need to balance and all, simply displace that sulfate part with the ferrous. That's all. Finish. And here double decomposition. Double decomposition means here the two reactants must have compounds. The two reactants must be compounds. And these compounds are exchanging their positions to form new products on the product side. Here as an example you see, so Na2SO4 plus BaCl2 gives rise to sulfate exchanging its position with barium, chlorine exchanging its position with sodium. So such that 2NaCl plus barium sulfate. Just one part exchanged with the other one and the other part exchanged with the previous one. That's all. When two or more reactants combine with each other, the reactant parts change their position on the product side. Okay? I think it is clear for you now. You got it? So that you try to remember, I'm briefing it. 4 types of chemical reactions are there: combination reaction, decomposition reaction, displacement reaction, double displacement reaction. The definitions you should try to by heart it, or if you got the concept from me, it is somewhat better instead of following the by heart process. Okay, thank you.